Hey everyone! I just popped out of the shower. Can you tell? My hair's a little wet. Got a little bit of makeup on. The wee man is sleeping, so I get a chance to do some recording. Yay! I had said before that I was going to put up my channelings on Instagram and YouTube, so here I am recording for Instagram and YouTube. And I just wanted to give you guys like a little preface before I actually go into the channeling itself, which I do have posted on my website. When I go into channeling, I have like a handful of guides that I work with channeling, and sometimes ascended masters come through, sometimes it's star beings. It just depends on who has a message for the collective. Because I've been doing this, I want to say like 2013 or 2014, I started actually like opening up to channel more consistently. And then once I had my son, I had to like take the time to do this and like shrink it down a lot because I have a tiny human I got to take care of. So even if you go to my website, greenlightmessages.com, you'll probably see, I think it is maybe like 2014 when I started actually sharing my channelings on my website. So I've actually been doing channeling for many, many years. I just had to take a break for a little while because gotta take care of a tiny person. Anyone who's been taking care of kids or knows what it's like to take care of kids, they take up a lot of time. So sometimes the freedom and energy you had to do something before, you don't have anymore. It's just not there. Because a little person takes up your time. And it's fun, it's rewarding, but also exhausting. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do for this one, you guys, is I'm just going to read to you the channeling, because I told you all I'd put it up on Instagram and YouTube. So here I am. This channeling was done by my guides, like my personal guides. It wasn't done by an ascended master or any star beings, as far as I know, at least not any star beings. But this one's called Looking at Fear and Feeling Powerless. I feel like, am I going to be able to talk to you guys today? All right. Here we are. So powerlessness and fear are not your natural state of being, but are a natural part of the human experience. We want to remind you, dear ones, that this state of consciousness has grown in energy on the planet that will take some time to dissipate. If you're feeling heavy and tired, know that this will change. Fear is the master of manipulation, and holding a human form gives you a unique attachment to it. You know, as a soul, you are boundless and free. With a body comes limitations. As an example, it would be painful to break your arm, so you do things in a way where you do not break your arm because you know that's limitations. As you grow, you understand what will bend and what will break. And as a soul, so the soul animates our body, these limitations do not apply. You are an essence of everything in the universe. So they say, we understand that the human experience comes with limitations, but not to the extent that you perceive them. Much of the time you identify with the body so strongly you forget the many other aspects of you. Your body has limitations, but your soul does not. And they say, touching back to fear, fear is an aspect of human form. Fear plays the role of the safekeeper, like a guard at your door. The gatekeeper, the doorkeeper, would be at the door to where your soul is housed. From inside, you feel safe, you feel warm, you're comfortable with all your creature comforts and necessities. It's like they know us so well, right? Your power is then given to the guard at the door. Your sense of safety and well-being is given to the guard, and you live within your creature comforts. So you kind of just trust doorman. You're like, yeah, doorman's got it. I'm good in here. I'm going to hang out with my pillows, blankets, Netflix, whatever, right? So they say life and adventure are experienced when we have a healthy relationship with our guard at the door. When we assess what is best and what is not. When we assess what is best and what is not. When we give the guard at the door all of our power to assess what's safe and what isn't and how we live our life, the guard would say, stay inside. Yep. This is safe. You know your four walls. You know everything around you. You know your surroundings. You know what to expect. And after a time, the soul goes, I have done this day after day. I have watched the sunrise. I've watched the sunset. I want fresh air in my lungs. I want to feel the soil beneath my feet. Like I want to get out, right? So after a time, your soul is like crying out, I need to honor this experience as in this human form. I need to honor this lifetime I have as a part of Mother Earth. I'm made of her elements, and it's only natural that we share this experience together. So our soul kind of comes and kicks us into gear and goes, let's rush out the door. We brush past the guard and we say thanks. Thank you for keeping us safe in the best way that you know how. But I take my power back. I take my safety into my own hands, and I'm going to embrace adventure again. And so no longer will I need to give my power to the guard at the door, but to have them with me as a level-headed friend who we incorporate as part of ourself. And they say as we incorporate this guard as an aspect of ourself again, the ability to live more whole becomes reality. So more whole in who we are in all aspects of us, incorporating more of the wisdom of our soul and not so much the worry of living on an earthly plane. They said, you must not let the guard or fear take your power and keep you locked away. It says we must incorporate our guard as a part of who we are and carry a healthy sense of caution with us, not a dictation of fear. So not being completely reckless, but being like able to assess things for ourselves. When we give fear our power, it holds us prisoner. The illusion of safe place. As a soul incarnate, yes, you have limitations of body, but it is not all of who you are. The human experience comes with a birth and a death. Soul does not. Soul exists for eternity and does not know a true death. Remember, dear ones, to honor you, all of you. Fear is a master manipulator that has ruled the world for far too long. We are here to remind you that fear weakens your human experience. It weakens the zest for life within you. You are not meant to incarnate just to suffer. You are meant to thrive, to bring your magic into the world, to combat the fear and powerlessness. You do this by thriving, by living your incarnation day by day. You don't have to worry about the future, just day by day. You are here to thrive and not just survive. So a lot of us that worry, I'm just going to inject a little note. A lot of us that worry about like, what am I going to do tomorrow? What am I going to do 6 months from now, 5 years from now? Sometimes when things are really intense, you just got to take it day by day. Okay. You don't have to get super worried about the future. Of course, be smart. Don't be reckless, but also like, don't let fear paralyze you from living your life. And, they kind of call me out here a little bit. They say my channel has a mantra of respond, not react. Respond with love and react only when necessary. This is a powerful form of learning to harness one's own power on a deeper level. It is tricky in life to learn power and control, for they are not the same thing. And yes, that is my mantra lately. Respond, don't react. A lot of us just instinctually react. And I know when I get stressed, I just react. And so I'm like trying to breathe it in and respond. Like, what would I want to do? How do I want to act in this situation? Not how am I going to react, right? So they say it's tricky to learn power and control, for they're not the same. One does not necessarily equal the other. You may have the power to do something, but no control over the outcome. You may have the power to get behind the wheel of a car and drive it, yet you have no control over the other drivers on the road, or if in a given moment a part of the car malfunctions unexpectedly. Some things are out of your control in life. How you deal with them is yours and within your control. Will you respond with calm, loving patience, or just react by impulsive nature? And I know for me, that's what I'm working on, calling me out. Taking that deep breath in and just responding from I can only control how I'm going to deal with the situation. So make it the best, right? They say this is where you get your power back. You cannot control the beautiful, chaotic world around you, but you can control how you respond to it and live within it. Ultimately, you'll see your unity with everything. I feel like there are definitely times I see unity within everything, but I don't know about you guys if you feel the same way, but there are definitely times where I feel like I don't understand that. I don't see the unity there, but I'm sure it's there. So they say thrive, dear ones, not just survive. Thank your guard for their service. So your guard at the door that kind of is your voice of caution, right? Thank your guard for their service and live in the beautiful world around you. Feel the air in your lungs, the sun on your skin, and the soil beneath your feet. You, like all others, are born of this world, and when it's time, you remember your unity. Let's see if I read that right. You, like all others, are born of this world, and it's time you remember your unity. Fear is a tool, a whisper of caution, not a ruler of your life. Your soul animating your body rules your life. Honor this aspect of who you are and thrive. You are your power. It cannot be used by another as it's you. Embrace you and thrive. So that's the channeling I had to share with you guys. And I will put them up as I get to them. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, you know how to reach me. greenlightmessages@gmail.com if you want to email me. greenlightmessages.com if you want to go to my website. And I'm also offering mini channeling sessions now as well. So it's $30 and I record a video kind of like I'm recording right now. And it's personalized for you. So if you have a question or if you want to hear from a loved one, the video is probably going to be about around 10 minutes or so, just like this one. When I do channeling, I don't actually actively like sit here and talk to you or talk to anything. I write it down because when it comes in so fast that I have to just keep writing. So it kind of was one of those, as soon as the floodgates open, it goes, and then when it's done, it's done. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to reach out, you know how to reach out to me. I love you. Mwah. Go thrive. Go live your life. We all need to go live our lives and enjoy ourselves. Healthy sense of caution, not be reckless, but also not letting fear rule our lives. I know it's easier said than done, but it is. I feel like this message is true for all of us. I mean, we're all kind of living in this together, like they say with our unity. We are a unit of oneness. And we're all connected. So yeah, love you guys. I truly do love you guys. I really appreciate you being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.